Hi, welcome to Cook This. I'm your host, Pete Calvetti. Joining me this morning is Mary from Mary's Morning Mix-Up. We had an opportunity to go to the back of house operations at a restaurant on 31st Street. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Mary and welcome to my restaurant.
The food that we serve here is basically fresh every day. And being that I'm small, I run to the store every day and buy everything and then come back and figure out my specials and my recipes. All the recipes are my recipes, stuff that I've created through the years that I've made and let my customers taste it. And once they've agreed or they all like it and 90% of the people love it, then that'll go in my file for my recipes for my restaurant. And I've got a thick book of many different things that I've tried through the years. Of course, this place we have already outgrown. It's too small. The parking lot is too small. So for me in the future is to have a bigger location with possibly a second floor where I could do my catering and do my bakery. And I would love to have a rooftop for the summertime. So those are my goals and my plans for the future.
Hi, welcome back to Cook This. I'm your host, Pete Calvetti. That was a back-of-scenes look at Mary's Morning Mix-Up. Mary is the one joining us here today from 31st Street, and she is going to be cooking for our celebrity judge panel here. Mr. Matt Sinde's back with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ms. Laurence Forberg, got that down.
Thank
and
you.
John Passarella, thank you for joining us. We will be eating some breakfast today, guys. Yes, for a change. So she is known for her breakfast. Mary's Morning Mix-Up. She serves breakfast and lunch on 31st Street, and she will be making a Portobello Benedict for us this morning. So take it over, Mary.
First of all, thank you for having me.
You're
I'm
very
excited.
welcome.
Okay, I am going to do a Portobello Benedict. First, you start off with a Portobello mushroom. You cannot wash a Portobello mushroom because it gets slimy. You've got to scrape all this off, clean it off, just so you know. Then
And if you don't, what happens then?
well, there's dirt that can be in there,
Okay.
so you don't want that. Yeah, in a second. So then you take that and you rub it down with a little olive oil and a little salt, and you bake it in the oven. Then you start with your filling for that, a little olive oil. I think this.
Is this what it looks like when it comes out of the oven?
Yes, that's what it looks like when it's
So
coming
it'll
out.
flatten out?
Yes,
What is that, kind of like dehydrate, basically?
kind of like that.
Okay.
yeah.
But when you put the oil on it, you don't smash it or anything. You just kind of rub it on it.
You just rub it on, and you.
So there'll be shrinkage then from the...
Yes, usually they're pretty big, but that's kind of what you get.
How long do you leave it in the oven?
About 5 to 6 minutes. You leave it in the oven. You bake it. I mean, you could also do it on the grill if you have a barbecue grill and you want to do it outside. You can do the same thing out there in the oven. 5 seconds. So you're gonna do a little pepper,
Just watch it, basically.
a little bit of
probably.
salt.
So is this a vegetarian eggs Benedict?
Yes, you could say that.
Okay. And how did you come up with this idea?
Well, I have a lot of vegetarian friends, and I love vegetables. And in the summertime, if you use like fresh tomatoes, fresh spinach is even more amazing. I always use a fresh baby spinach for the portobello.
Wow.
I always try to
See,
use.
but spinach tends to,
And that'll shrink
You know,
down.
wilt it down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you? I mean, obviously it gets washed, dried.
Yes.
Well, I mean, with the mushroom, it's kind. You can't, but with
Right.
that, you would.
So Mary, how long have you been at this location?
This location I opened up January 1st.
Okay.
Been there for about 5 months now.
And have you had previous restaurant experience with them?
Yes, I have. I've been in the business for 28 years. I used to formerly own La Petite Cafe in Westchester,
Okay.
but now I'm in Brookfield and I love it. Okay, so basically, you don't cook it all the way down because you don't want to lose the flavor of the spinach, or you want all that to be watered down. So basically, you're ready to go here. Let's get our poached eggs working.
Yeah, that smells awesome. Jeez. Do you have formal training, or is it just in the field, like experience?
Just being in the field.
In doing it? Mm-hmm. Is it in your family, or just
My
something?
dad, I've been in it since I was 12.
Nice. What restaurants were there in the area with your dad?
No, he was like on Cicero Avenue, and then he had a breakfast place on Archer in Harlem.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Was it the big truck stop there, like next to the gas station?
No.
Oh, okay, because there was a great restaurant there
Yeah,
for
no.
breakfast.
So your family's really been, breakfast has been their mainstay.
Absolutely, yep.
So when you're poaching the eggs, I saw before we started taping, you put other ingredients in there,
Can't
the
tell
water?
you those. That's top secret
Okay,
ingredients.
just tell people that.
Okay, all right.
That was
That I
actually
cannot
blurred during
tell
the taping.
We can edit that out.
Okay, no problem.
Secret top
Do
secret.
they want to know? No, I can't tell.
No, you're okay. You don't have to give all your.
I
They
cannot
wanted to
give
know what
you
kind of cheese I use too. I said
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Sorry.
certain
Some things
things.
are just your secret.
Okay,
It's
we can shut this off. Yeah.
You can tell them off camera if you want.
So your breakfast menu encompasses traditional to,
Traditional pancakes. I always do like most of my own baking, and then you guys will be eating the red velvet French toast. I make that
Okay.
from scratch, and then I cut it and turn it into French toast. I do a red velvet waffle. I try to come up with a lot of different and unique breakfast items, something that's not where you don't have the same old breakfast
Yeah,
item.
I've been
like,
in there a
you know.
couple times. She always has something unique on the board. It's very
meats,
interesting.
any unique meats or?
Well, my fontanini sausage is a 2-ounce sausage. Nobody really sells that. Nobody carries that. I don't care what restaurant you go to, except if you go to my old restaurant. They do have it. But the fontanini link is quite awesome, and it's got a nice flavor to it.
Fontanini link.
Yeah, it's a 2-ounce sausage link.
Oh, wow.
Are you pretty much in the kitchen all the time?
Yeah.
You come up from back there?
Oh, yeah, I do.
You say hello to people.
We
Oh,
see.
yes. I go out in and out.
Now, where
you
is
know.
it located on 31st Street?
Right, Maple and 31st.
Okay, right there?
It's right,
By
like
the
a
dry
shopping
cleaner.
center.
The
Yeah, the
shop
dry
cleaner.
cleaner.
Right behind
The
that
gas
gas station.
station. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly, where you're right there.
It's on the northeast corner.
Yes.
My plans are to expand. I'd love to put in a bakery and, do other things, but still working on some little issues. Okay, so we can start plating.
So
right?
what are your hours or?
Right. My hours are 6 to 3, 7 days a week.
Okay,
The only day we do close is Christmas.
okay.
Other than that, we're always there. One of the fun things I always do and am known for is dressing up. So if you guys are not doing anything this Mother's Day weekend, we will be dressed in our unique and fun outfits. Christmas time, my staff was dressed as elves
Oh, wow.
from Chris.
What were you?
I was Mrs. Claus.
I love it.
Right? You gotta be the boss, right?
That
Isn't
was
Santa the boss? No,
you think
Mrs.
She
He
can't
is?
be Santa, so.
That's right.
okay.
Probably
So then we
Mrs.
put a
anyway.
poached egg on it?
So then you put a poached egg on it. Wait,
If somebody was making this at home, what are things watching out for poaching wise?
Well, first of all, try not to overcook your poached egg.
Okay.
Although some people do like it well done, but if mainly preference, right? You
Yeah,
try
but
to.
if you wanna
So
bust open a
overcook
poached leg-
is
Right.
not runny?
Well, it'll
it's-
cook, yeah. Then it'll
Right.
just be hard.
Right.
You want to be able to, I'm assuming, bust it
So
open
now
so
we're
it just
gonna
gets
do-
oozed on.
Little holiday sauce.
It smells
Oh, look at that.
absolutely.
Guys, get ready to eat.
Delicious.
This homemade?
This
Wow.
is actually homemade from scratch. Lots of butter, lots of flour.
And that's
So
what makes it
is
good.
that your restaurant's motto is everything's homemade?
Absolutely, every day, everything is fresh. It's one of my
Pass
biggest.
it down over there.
There you go.
Thank you, please.
Thank you.
Take a bite out of it. Tell us what you think.
Thank you.
Those are some nice poached eggs there.
Very, very good. Look at this here. I just want to
you.
show everybody. That looks very, very
Right.
good.
What was that last thing you put on there?
A little fresh
it parsley?
parsley,
Okay.
just for a little decoration.
Excellent.
I'll just leave it right there.
Let's leave it on the side. You're not going anywhere. You're mic'd up.
Oh, okay, good.
Now, Mary, do you serve any French type of food for
No,
breakfast?
well, crepes.
That's it?
That's probably the extent of it.
Yeah, okay.
We'll do a fresh strawberry banana crepe.
How's that
or-
sauce? How's the egg?
God.
Real good.
Yeah, I can see the looks on your face. See, when the judges are quiet, that means they're eating. They don't want to talk. But unfortunately, we need a
I
judgment
also
from
say,
them.
right now with the spinach and the vegetable mixture that goes on, it works very good
Right,
together.
it's
Right. The taste of the spinach is delicious, and
Yeah,
When it comes out.
Great.
And the richness of the holiday sauce is really.
Yeah, the hollandaise sauce looks really good. You got to get that right. If that's the one that's molded over everything, you got to have that. And that looks awesome. Well, excellent. A pluses from the judges.
Definitely.
on your
Very, very much
Portobello
so, yes. I agree.
Benedict. So we're gonna make some red velvet French toast when we come back. I'll let you guys finish that when we come back. So we'll be right back with Mary's Morning Mix-Up. Thank you. Hi, welcome back to Cook This. I'm your host, Pete Calvetti. We just got done making some Portobello Benedict with my friend here, Mary, from Mary's Morning Mix-Up. And joining us this morning and eating with us is Mr. Matt Sinde,
Yes.
Ms. Laurence Forberg, and Mr. John Passarella.
We're doing more than eat.
Yeah, you're eating, you're discussing, we're going
Not
over
just
culinary
eating.
techniques. They're very interested.
Very, very good.
So Mary is going to make us her new favorite, which is a red velvet French toast, which we cannot wait to try this. It's got a lot of sugar in it.
Yes.
So take it over, Mary.
So this is one of my ultimate favorite desserts. It's a red velvet cake roll stuffed with cream cheese inside it. So you dip that in a egg batter.
Now, can a person in your restaurant buy that separately then without?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Can we just buy the roll and eat it
Yeah,
like a
can we buy
burrito?
it?
Yeah, but you'd have to let me know because I'd have to make it for you because I only make enough
Yeah,
for
sure, so it's
for
always
the
fresh.
day, so it's always fresh. So we'll take this slice here. We could probably do 4 in
Yeah, don't
here.
forget the host.
I like
Yeah.
I always
yeah,
forget the
yeah,
host.
yeah.
There you go.
I noticed
I never get fed.
Well,
So
off
Mary,
camera.
I'm seeing a lot of bakery expertise in this, so that's one of your favorites, right?
Yes, one of my ultimate favorites. And we will be opening up a bakery. It's just a matter of time figuring the location. The parking is kind of tight right now, but we will figure something out. We are going to have a bakery in the future, and we will have the restaurant.
Well, what else do
So
you bake? I see we have some cakes here.
Cakes, pies. I do an absolutely awesome banana cream pie.
Oh, pies.
There's
Okay.
an almond
This is
joy cream pie.
Almond
There's
joy.
a dreamsicle cream
So
pie.
it's like the orange ice cream?
Yes.
Is your
Okay.
menu online?
Not yet, because we've just started.
She
and
just opened
we're-
a couple months
yeah.
ago.
Because I'm thinking, with those pies, the orders
For holiday
For
orders.
holidays.
Yes, I've already.
Banana
Now,
cream.
can people do that? Order baked goods from you?
Yes,
pick up?
they've done that already. They
Okay.
order, they come pick it up. Just as long as I get a 24-hour notice,
Okay.
I'm good
And
with
you
that.
have a menu in the store?
Yes.
That shows you what baked goods you are available?
Yes,
Okay.
and then I'll always do on the front board as far as what specialties I have or what the pie of the day is. I'll
Okay.
do apple pie, cherry pie, blueberry.
She's got regular sized pies too, so you can
Gotcha.
buy a pie for the
the big
family or
monster
whatever.
ones.
Pie.
Cupcakes,
Pie,
that's
yeah.
another one of my big
Pie,
favorites.
like these are miniature pies. She has the big pies.
Very, very good.
Yeah, very interesting.
So where, as your menu, as the restaurant keeps on getting open longer and longer, where are your ideas for new menu ideas coming from, or what's your source for that?
You know what? I go to bed thinking of stuff, and then I wake up and I've come up with all different ideas. I do because I'm like, okay, what could I do tomorrow, or what else could I do with this French toast, or what else could you do with what you have?
So it's a
And
little
it's really
notepad.
weird. It just pops up.
You wake up, you're
right?
like,
Okay, I got it.
red velvet's for.
That's what I'm doing.
Like when I go to bed at night, my wife's like, turn off your brain. Because I lay down, but then my brain starts moving.
Skirt steak, vegetables,
So my-
corn tortillas.
My other question is, because your hours are 6 to 3, right?
Yes, correct.
So what about your lunch menu? We've eating breakfast now, but how good is the lunch menu there?
Our lunch menu right now, we have burgers. We have like fresh corned beef that we cook every morning. We have barbecue pulled pork. We have an awesome Angus steak burger. So right now we're kind of simple because we're small.
So kind of diner style.
Kind of.
Okay.
It's very small, but once we are bigger, and my menu will be ginormous and expanding, because what I have right now is not big enough for me for all the food items and all the different specialties that I've done through the years. So I need to expand. I need a bigger location. I need more room.
So somebody watching this show today wants to come to your place for breakfast. What is the number one item that you want them to order that gives the Mary's Morning Mix-Up experience?
my Portobello Benedict.
Okay.
That is my ultimate #1 seller. We also have then we have a Country Benedict. We've got quite
think
a
I
few.
saw that the other day.
Country Benedict. That's
With
also
the
another.
gravy.
What's in the country?
That has a biscuit underneath it, a homemade biscuit that, again, I make every morning.
Yeah.
And now this is a cream cheese sauce for this. This is
A little more
also,
cream cheese.
yeah, this is also.
So what's in the cream cheese sauce? So you can't talk about it either.
I can tell you that. That's got a little butter, a little fresh cream cheese, and a little powdered sugar. So here is your red velvet French toast.
Wow, that looks good.
Voila.
That
So
looks
you
great.
There's a breakfast
Beautiful.
there.
Syrup, some butter, you can taste
Here,
it.
I'm gonna borrow
It's
your-
for you.
You also do some
Spatula.
kind of
You wanna borrow my special?
you also do some kind of catering and stuff like
I
that.
do catering. I do corporate catering. I do like all of, I have Mead Electric. I have all their accounts. I've had them for 10 years. They've worked with me and they are amazing. So I love doing that as well.
So what other kind of pies do you do? Because I think that's something we've never had on the show.
Coconut
so-
cream pie, chocolate cream pie, lemon cream pie. I mean, any kind of pie you want. There's nothing that I can't make.
Okay,
If
so
I've
you
got
can
the
make
ingredients.
so someone can come in with maybe something specific for their daughter's birthday or something like
Absolutely.
that. My daughter loves strawberries. My daughter loves.
Yes, absolutely.
That's
like
awesome.
one of my customers, like my daughter only likes vanilla, no chocolate at all, no chocolate frosting, nothing. Vanilla cake, vanilla frosting, vanilla everything. So
Excellent,
you know, whatever
Take a
you
bite,
like.
Judges. Tell us what you think here.
This is really, really good.
Thank you.
That looks good.
And for the fall, I also do a pumpkin roll French toast with some spiced apples on top of that. That's really
What's that? Is like a
fall.
pumpkin bread?
Yes, pumpkin bread, a pumpkin roll. Same thing with the cream cheese filling in it, and then some sautéed apples with some caramel and butter.
You
And
gotta try
yeah,
that.
we
Yeah, I'll
save
try
that for
one.
you.
I'll try one.
Very, very
I don't
good.
eat on camera.
Okay, so my other key thing. So you told me for breakfast, that's what I should be ordering is the.
The skillets,
okay.
That's also another huge seller. Like there's a vegetarian skillets, there's a gypsy skillet, or a hobo has only hash browns and cheese. Our hash browns are made from scratch. We boil potatoes every morning and we shred them. Pretty much everything we make is made from scratch daily.
Wonderful.
Mary, do you use local products or?
Local products? Yes, absolutely. Like from in town, different, yes, definitely,
All right.
definitely.
And then, so we have the breakfast. If I'm coming for lunch, what do I order?
Lunch, one of my biggest and my top sellers is my chopped chicken salad.
Okay.
That's got chicken, bacon, avocado in it with my own dressing. We also have like a chicken breast sandwich with our signature honey mustard dressing that we make in the house. So those are some of our. The other big one is my beanie melt that I come up with. It's a spicy black bean burger. It's very healthy for you. We put that on wheat bread with some grilled onions and cheese. It's super healthy, excellent.
So your restaurant is like a balance of healthy, but also,
Absolutely.
extreme.
Right.
Just
Diner, greasy
A little bit of
spoon.
everything. There's a little bit for everybody.
Do you
Sound-
have
I'm
a
sorry.
vegan? I'm sorry. Do you have a vegan option or?
We do have a few, not many, but we're trying to expand that too because I have a lot of vegan friends also. And again, it's what my customers want. That's what we're there for.
Okay.
Well,
So-
another A plus. Obviously, the
that
plates
was
are
very,
great.
very good. Yeah.
plus.
So that's
plus.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I like some of the unique things that she's been mentioning. That's
Yeah, I
that's
do. Really
interesting.
creativity. in
That's
it, so.
kind of my theme. I want to have different things that where you can't go to every restaurant,
Plus,
every
Pete,
breakfast
it's
place.
the homemade factor too.
Yes, when they're making stuff from scratch at 5, 6 in the morning, you can tell the difference. You can totally tell the difference.
When you eat it, you can taste
Well,
it.
Mary, thank you so much for joining us. It was
Thank
a
you
pleasure
for
to be
having
here.
me. I'm
Everything
so
went well. The
excited.
food was great.
Thank you.
Mary's
Mary.
Morning Mix-Up on 31st Street on the corner of 17th and 31st there, in the shopping center. I want to thank you for coming here early in the morning. It's always difficult for the restaurateurs to get out of the restaurant and escape. And thank you for letting us in your back of house and taking a look. That's something new that we're doing on our show this year, so people can get to see the back of house operations. I am your host, Pete Calvetti, and to our next show, thank you for watching Cook This. See you next time.